There we go. Alright, let's get into it. Hop in game one, or first game of the stream. I like a color rush alternate. It just looks better if you like far away. They got Sammy Watkins. I didn't check the roster before the game.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't think they have a good quarterback.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out.
Alright, I'll show you. For proof. For proof. Boom, all pro.
As our first drive will begin at the 25. We're set on first down. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Brissett's going to keep it on the option. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet.
Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Streak, see if he can beat that guy and get past safety.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw right sideline here is complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 5 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Rodgers again now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Jake Elliott.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15, and he feels like he can get it done.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And Watkins, you see him there, still down and slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's another Colts first down.
Now Mack. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by...
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Brissett. He's got Burton here. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner?
I didn't even dive in.
Logic and making a really nice tackle. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it, got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
At the 9-yard.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. Partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
2nd and goal from the 1.
See if I can get Mixon here.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Titans win and they bench the Cowboys, so nothing pretty good. Wait, I didn't get the switch.
Starting the drive with a give to back. And he'll wind up with about 6 past the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant.
Where my
defense? To the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
What do you mean?
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Come on now, return this.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he stopped immediately there. It was Justin Houston who got him down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's going to find Gallup here complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 14-14.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses have their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay, a sack on the corner blitz.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally, you run to set up the pass. Here, it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
We lost to the Saints, 56-42. And Brady
throwing on first down is Rodgers.
5 interceptions.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The thing is, the Saints were 0-2 against them, so we just got freaking beat by an 0-2 team.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, here's Brissett.
How do you still get the pass
with a catch right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Snap the ball, bro.
Here's Marlon Mack. He's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Brissett. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
That's good.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a run with Mack. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
The ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Campbell making the catch. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The running back in the back.
A first down throw for Brissett.
Picked it off.
And nearly picked off.
What are you doing?
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down.
93, I think, and he just missed the kick. No.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Brissett. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
No.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He's got it.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
6-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the... And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Trey Burton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go downfield, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Being chased out left. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Brissett. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Watch number 15 is going to pass it. That's number 15.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Bauschka adds the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. A good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them.
It's caught inside the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. His throw caught around the 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Eagles have moved out in front. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here, 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The rise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Rodgers. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Philadelphia.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This ball complete to Rager. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Rodgers pass.
Jalen Rager with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And he's able to put it through. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Mack. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
That wasn't penalty.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 37-yard line.
throwing again on second down. Rodgers, he'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup.
Rodgers pass complete.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Eagles.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Rodgers pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun to give to Dixon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
But we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands.
Come on, Rager.
Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
See if it's even like.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Especially like the first.
Now Brissett, and he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time, and it Colts first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Here's Campbell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. This one into the hands of Burton. And nothing but daylight ahead.
Oh, bro, what?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Trey Burton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Can't lose this game, bro.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end.
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I thought, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Wait.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Now Joe Mixon.
Oh my, all right, Peter.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Joe Mixon.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers, and brought in by the tight end Cook.
Rodgers pass.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves to James. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there, and he got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned a tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. High-scoring first half, and to this point, a high-scoring second half. A lot of offense, Charles.
Very entertaining game for guys like you and me, being able to watch it. Anyone who's here in the stadium, they've got to be having a blast wondering who's going to score next and who's going to gain an advantage. The people who hate this,
the guys who play your old position, right?
My old position, anyone on defense, this is not a satisfying game for them, not at all.
Yeah, these offenses rolling.
He just called it baby.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Reset. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Brissett on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Brissett. The toss here completed to Pittman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Brissett.
How did I drop, bro? If that was me, the ball
and he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Play action now, Brissett. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing on second down.
That wasn't this, bro.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Like better than
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
From the gun, here's Brissett. This is caught.
Oh my, that was so
lost the
clutch.
football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
That was so clutch.
And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball was driving. They're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
You already know, refs.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down,
Let me do a
Eagles.
freaking hot route. Thank you.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Buying time to his left.
No,
And look at this.
we
They
messed
get
it up.
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Yeah, push him
Picked
up.
up by
Yeah.
Rakisin.
Oh my freaking
Rodgers
A
pass.
critical error there in a tight
critical
game
error.
to the fourth.
Tight game.
Is
Hold on,
taking
49 to
care of the
42. I don't think
especially with a
49
lead here in
and
the
42 are the
fourth
same number.
Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful.
Bro, what kind of
Sometimes
padding?
you can be so careful
Bro, I just hit him. I just
that you end
kicked
up running
him.
yourself into
And
a
he was
hole.
running full speed towards me, and I'm
At the
standing what?
33-yard line.
To throw again on second
Oh,
down.
you
Brissett.
don't
That
even
is
tell me
knocked
from
away
last
and
week. Don't even
incomplete, but a
no
penalty
refs.
flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
No dip, it's a roughing.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. Now your discipline
Like,
comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Yeah, you can't have those kind of
Brissett to
refs
throw
either.
on first.
But
He's
what
got
kind of
Burton
tight end?
here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all
Bro.
said and done.
Nick Ertz
28 yards the game there on the catch and run.
Freaking
Now
three
they
jukes
completed a
like
couple
back
on
to
this
back.
drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? A first down throw for Brissett. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's 11 more on that one and another first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Snap the ball.
From the red zone now, Brissett.
Give me that ball.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by
Denzel Ward.
It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 16. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Kick is good.
Let's go.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think
this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Will Parks. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
You're not going to win.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Steps away.
Rodgers.
And they're going to get to him. A sack.
Sack
back at the 9-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On play action, Rodgers. Flush to his right.
I'm going to throw it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it's third and goal.
This is a player I can get a completion on.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. This will be caught just inside the 10. Fighting from the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board.
It
was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
They didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
That's me all day. Let's go.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise.
And the
Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Jake Elliott on for the.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in how their ability to play.
What do you mean he did what?
For a Colts touchdown.
Oh my God! Take a 7 freaking touchdowns a day
in this game, and the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
Yeah, a bit. There's still a minute left.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The onside kick is recovered by Philadelphia.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I'm just trying to
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
30
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
It's just like 10 seconds for it doesn't sport.
Play fake, Brissett. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He dumps this off to Mack. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, 66 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that.
And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They're all through now that game in Tampa. And it was the Bucs coming away victorious there. Mike Evans, he had a touchdown reception to help the cause. Mixon with a 1st down carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by...
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
At the Colts' 38-yard line.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Philadelphia, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel.
Ertz gets the Week 6 we play the Giants, so I'll play that tomorrow. Kenny Gallup. Nah, bro. He's going in the next week. What's the whole point? Just be safe. Start Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup's good anyway. And I will see you tomorrow, chat.